Okie dokie, so here we have all of my facial sprays that I currently own. I'll be really honest with you, this is going to be kind of a quick area because I'm not going to be decluttering any of these. I like facial sprays, and I don't think there's any in here except for 1, 2 that I don't love, but I'll talk about those in a second. So let's go ahead and start with this guy here on the end. This I picked up from Marshall's. This is by the brand H2O. This is their Oasis Mist. This is just a refreshing spray, so this is great when you just need a quick spritz. I have Urban Decay All Nighter. This is a fantastic product. I love it. I have my Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 RX. This I do really enjoy as well, so we're going to hold on to that guy there. This is newer to my collection. This is from ColourPop. This is their All-Star Setting Spray. I haven't used it a ton, so I'm still formulating my opinion on it. You'll see this one right here. This is by Marc Jacobs. This I don't love, but I'm wondering if I don't love it because the sprayer on this is garbage. You'd think for a product as pricey as Marc Jacobs that the packaging would be a little bit better, but it's not. So I'm going to try using this in a different container to see how I feel about the product. Ultimately, I am going to try to use it up because I want to, do that. This is my Fix Plus that is currently in my project pan, totally keeping that. These two here go together. So this is my Smashbox Centering Citrus Primer Water. For some reason, the sprayer on this totally just junked out on me, and so I transferred it into this empty Hydrating Milky Mist by Pixi because the sprayer on this is awesome. So that's how I'm using through this right here. This is my backup of the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. I love this stuff. It is really, really good. So absolutely holding on to that. This is my Wet n Wild setting spray. There we go. That's the English side. This was just okay in my opinion. It's almost empty, so I'm going to finish it up, but I probably wouldn't repurchase it. This is my Belief Aqua Bomb Mist. I absolutely love this. This isn't a setting spray. It's not intended to be. I'll tend to use it either before I put my makeup on or just if I need a little bit of hydration during the day. The sprayer on this is amazing. It is so incredibly fine. I really do enjoy this. This is one that I don't really love. This is Cover FX. This is their Illuminating Setting Spray. This came in a BoxyCharm. The sprayer on it is lovely. It's the product itself that I'm not wild about. It does have glitter in it. So I do want to try to use this up, but this is definitely not something that I would repurchase. I have 2 of the Smashbox Serene Green Primer Waters. I really love the Smashbox Primer Water. I have also a couple of these travel size sprays of the original. Holding on to all of it. Do really like it and enjoy it. Oh, there's one that you don't see here because it's in my travel bag. It is the Milani Make It Last. I do enjoy that. Obviously keeping it, it's already in my travel bag. This is my backup of my MAC Fix Plus. This is another one that I'm on the fence about in the sense that I don't know how I feel about the product itself. The sprayer is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. This came in a BoxyCharm, I'm pretty sure. But I'm going to transfer it into another container and see how I feel about it then. I have my Caudalie Grape Water. I enjoy this. It's in an aerosol, so that's super fun. So I'll be holding on to that. And then finally I have, this is in my project pan. This is my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. Holding on to that. This is a travel size of the Tarte Ready Set Radiant. I haven't used it. I'm excited to try it. And then this is a mini of my Urban Decay All Nighter, so we're holding on to all of these. This is another area that is going to be very, very difficult for me and one that will likely not see much change. These are all of my face palettes. So the way that I am defining a face palette is if it has more than one product in it for the face. It could be all the same type of product or it could be a variety of products just it's going to have more than one product in it. So what we have on top here, this is by Hourglass. This came out the end of 2016, I want to say. This was their holiday release. It is the Absolute Strobe Light. No. This is the Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette, and it has 3 shades in it: Absolute Strobe Light, Pure Strobe Light, and Lucent Strobe Light. So this is what it looks like. These are really nice powders. I really enjoy them. I am keeping this, no surprise there. This is newer to my collection. I picked this up at the end of 2018. This is by Smashbox. This is a face palette. I used it recently on camera. It's got bronzers and setting powders and highlighters, and I am going to continue to use this. This came in, I'm sure, a BoxyCharm, and it looks like this here. So it is a blush trio. If I can get the What You Doodle out, I will show them to you. Seriously? Go. I had every intention of using this, and then it went into a drawer and was never touched again. So I realistically am going to go ahead and pass this on. There's no reason for me to keep something that I've had in a drawer and, to be honest, had forgotten about. So I'm not going to swatch it. I'm just going to go ahead and put it here to be donated. I think I'm going to also go ahead and part with this guy here too. This I also got in a BoxyCharm. This is by Pure. This is a blush, highlight, and bronzing trio. I'm sure I swatched it. I doubt I've used it. I'm not going to hold on to it. No, making up my mind. The same is going to be true for this Pure Sculptor. This also came in a BoxyCharm. This is just too dark for me, which is fine. I told myself I will use them as eyeshadows, but I have so many eyeshadows, I'm not going to be pulling for this. So I'm going to go ahead and donate it to somebody that can get use out of it instead of it just going into a drawer to die. And the same is true for this blush and bronzer mini palette. This is by Coastal Scents. Probably also came in a BoxyCharm. These are shades that I could probably wear, but again, it went into a drawer. I never thought about it again. So why keep something that is not going to get use? So I am going to go ahead and pass that along. Those are some of the easier ones. This one by Sonia Kashuk, this I did enjoy quite a bit, and I used it a lot last year. Sorry for all the reflection. This is a highlighter, bronzer, blush trio. Gonna go ahead and hold on to that. This I'm gonna keep, but I don't really love it and I don't recommend it. This is from MAC. This is from their holiday release this year, and it really did nothing for me. The highlighter's pretty, but I couldn't get the blush and the bronzer to really show up for me at all. I'm gonna continue playing with it and messing with it. It is beautiful, so I am gonna hold on to it, which seems stupid, but that's what's happening. I have this highlighting trio from Tarte. It is absolutely gorgeous. It looks like this. These are really, really good highlighters. This is their Twinkle, Skin Twinkle palette. Yes. So if you see this, this is really good and I totally recommend it. This is the holiday release from Laura Geller, right? Yep, no, I'm sorry, Laura Mercier, I apologize. So this came out a couple of years ago. It is really, really pretty. It hasn't gotten nearly enough use and I am gonna hold on to it. They are a little bit dark for me, but these two right here, I can make those work. So I'm gonna hold on to those. This is another one that I think I must have bought it intending to do like a whole Wet n Wild face or something because I haven't used it. This is in Dolce de Leche. This is wildly popular. And I don't know, I'm on the fence, just like I was on that highlighter. I think in this case, I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna hold on to it. This is in my project pan for this year. This is the holiday release for this past year from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked. This is stunning. I love it. Totally holding on to it, obviously. These were 2 of the holiday releases from Becca last year. So this technically says that it's an eyeshadow palette, but it's all of the highlighters. So that's what I use them as. If I can get it open. There we go. So this is what it looks like on the inside, but you've got moonstone and opal, you've got pink quartz, you've got topaz. Like, these are, most of them are the actual highlighters from the collection, or from her line, that line, from Becca's line. So I use it as mostly a face palette. I am going to hold on to it. It's okay, but I do like it. This is the actual face palette from that release. This is the Apres Ski Glow face palette. I do also really like it, and I am going to hold on to it. It looks like this. I've gotten a lot of good use out of it, and I will continue to as well. This is my Anastasia Glow Kit. This also came out not last Christmas, but the one before it. I absolutely love this. I know it doesn't look touched, but I promise it has been. These are beautiful, beautiful colors. This one is the Sugar Kit, in case you were wondering, and I really like it. Going to be keeping it. This I'm on the fence about. This is by Pure. What I have found is that I don't love Pure products, which is sad because they come out with some really neat stuff. I don't really love it. So this is an all over palette. So it looks like this. We've got eyeshadows up here and face products down here. I just don't find that I love the looks that I get from it, but I am going to go ahead and hold on to it. It's actually pretty neat. It has this other fold out part. Hold on, let me get this. Oh, it's upside down. It has this fold out part back here so that you can prop it up. So it makes travel really nice. I just wish that I liked the products more. I am going to still hold on to it because I do find it useful. It's just not my favorite. This I also got in a BoxyCharm. This is by Vintage. It is 2 of their highlighters. I know I decluttered my individual highlighter that was this shade, but I think I'm going to hold on to the duo. This is my Narcissist face palette. Again, I know it does not look used, but it is. I do really, really like this product, and I am going to hold on to it because I like it. This came in a box. Apparently, there are a lot of things I get in BoxyCharm. This came in a BoxyCharm. This is by Bare Minerals. This is their Invisible Light. I have not heard good things about this, and I haven't used it. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter it because it just seems appropriate. I think I'm also going to go ahead and declutter this Lancome highlighting trio. These are just so glittery. I mean, the powders are beautiful and soft and they feel really nice, but they are just very glittery, and I don't love that about it. So it would be nice if it was an overspray. I don't know that it is, and I've got a lot of highlighter in my collection, and so holding on to that in hopes that maybe it's an overspray and that I'll like it more later seems silly. So I am going to go ahead and pass that along. I'm going to hold on to my trio of the Menizer sisters. I guess that's how you would say that. So you've got Mary Lou, Cindy Lou, and Betty Lou. This is a lovely little trio. This is the OG Mary Lou Menizer. These two don't work quite as well for me, but, well, you know, now that I say that, I have the full size of Mary. If if I don't love the other two, why would I hold on to it? Cindy is pretty. There's no way I can use Betty. You know what? I'm changing my mind. I think I am going to go ahead and see if there's anybody who might get more use out of all three. Because I guess I could use Betty as like a bronzer topper sort of thing, but I know that I won't. So yeah, I think I will actually go ahead and declutter the ladies there. This is the Bord de Plage from NARS. This came out 2 years ago. It is lovely. It is bronzers and highlighters. Definitely holding on to that. It has in it a bunch of French words that I can't say, so not gonna butcher that. This is my Kevyn Aucoin face palette. Totally keeping it. I love it. We've got everything that you need. These are in their plastic still because I'll never use them, but you've got eyeshadows, you've got blush, you've got bronzer, contour, and highlight. It is lovely. Very, very good quality because it's Kevyn Aucoin, of course. This is my highlight and contour palette by IBY. Came in a BoxyCharm. I am going to go ahead and hold on to this because I can get some use out of these over here in this side, I think. So I am going to hold on to this. This is my Kat Von D Shade and Light. It has been used, even though it doesn't look like it. I am going to hold on to it because it is very nice quality. This is Cover FX. This is a highlighting palette that is beautiful and I love it, so keeping that. This is actually new to my collection and I haven't really had a chance to play around with it. This came in my Boxy Luxe box at the end of December and it looks like this right here. So this would be a very nice little travel palette. So I am going to go ahead and hold on to it and play around with it a little bit more. And then finally we have, this is one of my very favorite face palettes that I own. This is from the Lorac and Pirates of the Caribbean collection. It is really probably one of the more standout products that I've used. I love it, so absolutely holding on to that. So as expected, this was abysmal in the regard of decluttering, but I did get a few things moved to the side, so it looks like I am going to be decluttering, what is this, seven products, but I will be keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 are staying in my collection. All right, everybody, that does it for today's declutter. It's certainly much shorter than some of the other videos that I have put out and that I will be putting out. The ones that I am most fearful of are going to be my eyeshadows and my lip products, so strap in. Those are likely going to be long and probably will have to be broken up over multiple videos to keep everybody from going completely insane. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you are new, certainly welcome. I hope that you'll consider subscribing before you leave. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Bye!